Casting the Constitution. The United States Constitution and the Bill of Rights plaques are cast in bronze by Matthews International Corporation, the worldwide leader in custom metal plaques and signage. Located in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Matthews master craftsmen have been creating quality cast metal plaques and letters, statuary, and building signage for nearly 2 centuries. The care and pride in craftsmanship is evident in every step of the manufacturing process. Each plaque passes through at least 23 pairs of hands in its creation. As soon as the order is entered, a wooden pattern is built in the carpentry shop. The edges are sanded smooth, the lettering template is applied, and then the pattern is ready to be sent into the foundry for casting. In the foundry, the pattern is carefully positioned in a frame called a flask. The flask is filled with special sand that can hold the impression of a human fingerprint. The mixture is compacted and the flask is pulled away from the stone hard mold. The 2 halves of the mold are separated and the wooden pattern is carefully removed. The sand impression is clean and inspected, and the 2 halves are joined, creating a hollow cavity inside the mold. Pour holes called sprues are opened and attached to permit the molten bronze to be poured into the mold. The hot pour is the most critical step in the casting process. Before the bronze is poured into the mold cavity, the molten metal is tested with a pyrometer to determine its exact temperature. To achieve optimum pouring conditions, the molten metal must be 2300 degrees Fahrenheit. Once the metal cools, the mold is broken away and the bronze casting is sent to the finishing area, where it is sandblasted to remove the clinging sand particles. Excess metal and mold gates are removed from the casting and the edges are ground away. The casting is then ready for final finishing. Final finishing is an art that requires the skills of master craftsmen. The fine detail in the letters and emblems are tooled to perfection through hand chasing. This process requires patience and precise tooling. Color is applied by hand spraying in 4 different directions to assure even coverage and a superior quality finish. The casting is then buffed to bring out the rich color of the bronze. Only master craftsmen with years of finish experience are trusted with this crucial step. A final finish is applied to provide protection from environmental elements. The finished casting is then inspected. Mounting hardware and instructions are added, and then the plaque is carefully packed in a crate to protect it during shipment. The crate is weighted, addressed, and shipped to its final destination. It is right and fitting that the Constitution and Bill of Rights are cast in bronze. Just as the strength, beauty, and durability of bronze last virtually forever, it is vitally important to impart knowledge of our Constitution, its history, and the freedoms it protects to our children, so the spirit of American freedom can live forever. Matthews is proud to be the manufacturer of these plaques and honored to be associated with the National Constitution Plaque Initiative.